whoever controls the past controls the future, which means whoever controls history controls the future. Now, why is this important? If we know that something is dangerous over here, that's historical data. So now we know not to go over there. So we know history based off of truthful experiences. But what these people are doing is they're not giving out information. They're giving out the illusion of information. So instead of you knowing the past, you only know the past that somebody told you once was, which actually was never once. And so we don't know where we're going because nobody really knows where they came from except for me and a few other people. And so with that being said, these people have been brainwashing us since birth using information. And the way that it has been being done is they have taken the civilizational advancement of African Egyptians and perverted it. Okay? Let me give you an example. Paper. Okay? Let me take this down real quick. Paper. I'll tell you why the African invention of paper is so important. Paper revolutionized how we share data. Data is just the accumulation of facts. So before paper, everything was oral, or everything had to be carved in stone. What paper allowed me to do was to send you a message. So we wouldn't even have a postal service if it was not for Africans inventing paper with papyrus. On top of the fact, we are the only race of people who have ever literally had a golden age. And gold conducts electricity. So what these Greeks did, and the reason I'm bringing up the Greeks is because the Democratic Party still has a Greek psychology. And this is why they beef with black people, because the Greeks are the ones who helped destroy Egypt out of jealousy. What the Greeks did was they viewed our use of metals and resources as a form of wealth. And we didn't see it as wealth because gold in Africa at the time was as common as dust. It was gold everywhere. So we built our architecture out of gold in order to conduct electricity. So that way we can power our civilization. Caucasoids came over there and they seen it as wealth. So what we seen as spirituality, they seen it as a chance for capitalism. And so what they did was they perverted our spirituality, stole it, created religion, poisoned us with religion, and they've been robbing us for our resources ever since. Now I'm going to tell you where the internet comes in. These people, without being specific, cannot live under that sun. They cannot do the labor work that is required in Africa in order to build a civilization that is based off nature, because they cannot survive out in nature. So they use technology, aka artificial means, to make up for their natural insufficiencies. So what these people have been doing is, since they can't find their history on a wall, since they have no history in a museum, since they have no tangible data, they are creating data as they go. And not only are they creating data as they go, they teaching this shit to us so that way we use our minds to create our realities in their favor, which is not really true to where we come from. So that is why this is important, because they not just stealing our bodies, they trying to steal our motherfucking souls. And if we do not stop these bitches now, they will snatch your soul. You will not have a soul. You will be enslaved by artificial intelligence somewhere. And you will not know the difference between what is real and what is not. So you better wake the fuck up now, because these people are trying to infringe themselves within our consciousness and take us from God, which is the universe, and bring us into their God, which is an artificial construct of a motherfucker that is psychotic, that prays to Satan, that is a pedophile. So I just want to be clear on that. Pedo-Satanists are writing the history books. So where the fuck do you really think we going as a world if we being educated by people that's not only trying to rape the kids, but they trying to sacrifice them to a demonic deity? I want to be clear on that. And the reason that black people are so important in this fight is because can't nobody stop these motherfuckers but us. If they could be stopped, they would have been stopped by now. And so this is why they keep blacks and whites fighting. This is why they do that. Because they know if black people wake up, we gonna tear their ass out the frame. Because we the only ones genetically and neurologically advanced enough to tear their ass out the frame. That's a fact. Because we can survive in that sun. So I want to let my white patriotic Americans know, I'm fuck woke. If it's a word that's above woke, I'm above woke. And I'm locking arms with you. And we can tear these motherfuckers out the frame when you ready. Because I got a 6,000-year-old beef with these Greek bitches. I got a 6,000-year-old beef with you motherfuckers. Okay? I just want to say that. I want to say that.